Hello everybody and welcome to episode number 100 of the F1 2016 live career mode series being streamed right now on YouTube. We are here for the third to last round of the season in Season 3. It is the Mexican Grand Prix. It is live right now for the race, and it's going to be quite an interesting one, this one, because it is Mexico, and we've had some classic races around here in last season especially, but we are here for the 19th round of the championship, and it is down to the nitty-gritty stages, so I'll show you momentarily when we get there. But before we do that, guys, we have Emma, as always, going to be our agent, going to be providing us with some news on what our expectations are for the race. So let's see what she has to say for our challenges for this race coming up.
Hey, how are you? I have some information on the race goals you should keep in mind.
So in this one, we're going to be got to finish third or higher in the race, stay ahead of Carlos Sainz and beat Max Verstappen, and stay fourth in the championship or higher. And in this episode, guys, I want to say thank you so much for the support on the series so far. And later today, guys, at 6 PM is a video going live, which is something a little bit different from the F1 2016, but it is a classic season mod review, and it's the 1986 mod, and a lot of you did love my classic content, so I am bringing it back for 2017, so just thought I'd let you guys know about that. In the championship, it is now 8 points between me and Max Verstappen, as last time out in America, Jenson Button of all people won the race, with us just pipping Max Verstappen in the race there to extend our lead to 8 points, and Sainz and Vettel are out of the running, so it is now between me and Verstappen for that championship. But I want you guys in the comments below to let me know who you think will win between Sainz and Vettel in the championship for P3. I want to see what you guys think. And in the constructors, I'm not even going to bother looking at it now because we've won it already, and we've got nearly a 225 point lead in the championship. But our target today, guys, in terms of likes, is pretty simple. I want you guys, we've hit every single like goal so far in the series, and this one is 133 likes. 133 likes is the target, guys, for today. It would be awesome if we could smash it, guys, in this episode of career mode. So without further ado, we're going to head to the track then for the Mexican Grand Prix. Can we get another win and get ever closer to getting our hands on that trophy at the end of the season? It is now time for the Mexican Grand Prix. Let's do this, guys.
Formula One may have been absent from Mexico for 23 years, but after 2015's triumphant return, it was as if we'd never been away. In Mexico, a Grand Prix is more than just a race. It's a celebration of speed and of bravery. There's nothing quite like the atmosphere in the stadium today. They'll be drowning out the cars with their noise as they make their way through on lap 1. At 2,285 metres above sea level, the thin air of the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez poses a unique challenge, not just to a driver's skill, but to the efficiency of their engines as well. 17 corners make up a lap of this 2.6-mile circuit, and you can expect incredible speeds in excess of 220 miles per hour, and overtaking too into the hard braking zones of turns 1 and turn 4. I, for one, can't wait to get started. And there's another very excited little chap here beside me as well. It's our very own Anthony Davidson. Great to see you again today.
Thanks for that, Crofty. And I'm really anxious to get underway here. We've got all the makings of a great race today. World champions in competitive cars, lots of drivers on form, and I suspect a few strategists on the pit wall looking to try something a bit different and maybe jump their cars up the order.
We're in good position for the Constructors' title. There are 3 races left, so we need some good results.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. What a qualifying from Fernando Alonso. He starts from pole position and a Red Bull alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Button, Carlos Sainz and Raikkonen, Kvyat, Vettel, Rosberg and Kevin Magnussen, Bottas, Hamilton, Felipe Massa and Gutierrez, Grosjean, Palmer, Rio Haryanto and Pascal Wehrlein, Nasser and Perez, Marcus Ericsson and Nico Hülkenberg completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
So here we go, guys, on the grid then for this Mexican Grand Prix, a very crucial race in the championship, and as your eyes are deceiving, a McLaren Honda is on pole position, so that's something to see. But it's going to be a two-stop strategy for us today on the super softs and then onto the softs and the mediums, as the soft tyre is the mandatory tyre for the race weekend, so we will have to be going onto that tyre. It's a dry race, which is even more important as well for us, so that's definitely what I wanted on there. And for you guys that missed the qualifying stream, here is the setup that will be running for this race, and you can use it for your own career modes, your online experience, your league racing, or just single player. It's up to you, but I do this for every single one. And if you guys want me to do a setup guide for the entire of Season 3 for the Red Bull, then let me know in the comments below and slap a like on this, where I would... Your feedback is required for this one. If you want me to do this at the end of Abu Dhabi's stream, then let me know in the comments below. So here's the setup, guys. It's a quick one, but I will be making a video potentially if you guys want me to do that. And again, later tonight, guys, is a classic content career mode video mod thing. It's something like that in the 1986 mods. So I'm really looking forward for that video to go live, guys, at 6 PM. So you're going to get free videos today, so good luck with that. No formation that we're jumping straight into this one, and it's a crucial run down the turn one, this is. But here we go. It's the Mexican Grand Prix. We are go, 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 and it's a great start from Alonso. Not a good start from us, though, as we've been passed by Verstappen. Gonna just go to the inside and just get some slipstream from Verstappen, but he's going past Alonso into turn one, and Verstappen is leading this one as everyone's just barging for position right now. Alonso around the outside, he tried to go on Verstappen. There's been contact behind, but nothing's been said so far. No safety car just yet, as someone's parked on the curb, as apparently we've got a legal overtake on Alonso, which is kind of legit. And Alonso's going for the move down the inside on Verstappen, and he takes the lead of the race with a brilliant move, but it leaves the door open. There's still battling going into the middle sector. Alonso trying to go on the outside of Verstappen, but there's been a bit of wheel banging there between the two of them, and Alonso's got a good run out of the corner. We may take him, we'll just back out of this actually. Nearly making contact with him there. Just backing off a little bit with the dirty air we're going to get from both Alonso and Verstappen. Losing it completely there. We've got Raikkonen right on our trumpets right now, along with Jenson Button. But here's the OP sector for the AI, as we get a lot of dirty air from Verstappen's our teammate there. Not what I wanted, but so we're going to end the first lap then of this Mexican Grand Prix down in third position, as Alonso will lead the way right now, as we're going to have to defend from Raikkonen on here. So it is very important that we hold on to this position if we can. But Raikkonen's still there, but our straight line is going to help us here defend from Raikkonen without the aid of DRS for Raikkonen. So that's something we've got to be thinking about coming up very soon in the next lap or two once it gets enabled. Right there, so not too bad though. We're not far off Verstappen and Alonso. We just got to stay with them in the first two sectors really, and we know we're going to be slow in the final sector because they are OP, overpowered, the AI, even on ultimate AI. Now I'm pushing it like a madman, but see how we get on here. We would like to do the double here. What's guaranteed though is Red Bull are going to be having... Oh, that was a very poor line there. No idea why I didn't get a warning there for extension, but Raikkonen's going to come at us though, because of us lifting off to not gain any time. So Raikkonen's up to P3. So not the best of starts here for us, making a few mistakes. As Alonso still leads the way, and he's actually pulling a gap to our teammate. So McLaren looked very strong on there, but we're going to get a lovely run here on Raikkonen, and we're just going to try and get past him here quickly and regain the position back. Drop it to lean. Try and squeeze him out there. We've been glued to the side of Raikkonen's car, which has been a bit of a thing this in league racing that I've done, as Button's gone down the inside as well on Raikkonen. He's up to P4. So now it's a Red Bull and Red Bull and McLaren sandwich right now for the top four spots. as Alonso is absolutely pulling away from the field. It's a great drive here from Fernando. Just can't do anything.
Conditions should remain dry. We will keep you informed of any changes to the weather.
Just keeping an eye on the tyre strategy because I may pit early here and try and do a bit of an undercut if I can on the cars in front and gain some time back. So I may switch the strategies and do a free stop strategy just to help us as we go wide again out of this corner. Just can't get the entry into the stadium section spot on, but it's one of my favourite parts of the track though. I'm not going to lie about that one little fact. I love that. And Verstappen stays out, Alonso stays out, everyone's staying out on the super soft tyre, so no one's coming in yet. And speaking of which, one of them's in the pits. I think it's Jenson Button right now, who's gone into the pits, so he's the first man to blink. So I may box this lap actually. And switch to a free stop strategy, potentially. Yeah, just risk it for a biscuit. I might as well. I'll box this lap then. That won't help my cause with the lock-up, but we're purple in the first sector. So we're the fastest of anyone in the first in Sector 1, which is particularly promising for me, but just losing the back end completely, so we're coming up to 50%, which indicates that we will probably need to pit very soon. Tyre wear is quite bad on the super softs around here, so
Right, then some information on Massa. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be
we will box this lap then. From third place. So Alonso walking away with this at the minute. Just got to make sure Verstappen doesn't pit this lap. If he does, then it is a bit of a disaster. No, he's not. So we will come into the pits very early and come off these tyres and go into the soft compound. So we'll see how this goes on. Someone else in the pit lane, and a good stop there. 1.9 from the boys, and we're going to come out quite comfortably ahead of traffic, or behind traffic, which is definitely a good thing with that gap there. Some of these will be pitting soon though. Hulkenberg's one of them, and Carlos Sainz as well is in the pits. So me and Sainz have been in. So hopefully with the gap that we've got to the cars in front, once the rest of the guys make their pit stops, we should be able to come out hopefully ahead of them or get close to Verstappen and Alonso. So very nice stop there. There's Verstappen in all of this. He's the main man we've got to try and pass in this race right now. This is a massive train up ahead, led by a Manor. Don't know who it is, but it could be our Lord and Saviour, potentially. Just the grip now on these soft tyres, absolutely fantastic. Just the grip in these, so we should get them just before the DRS, so we should maybe get a pass on these guys quickly if we can, as we've got Hulkenberg leading at the back of the train, and this has actually worked out for us quite nicely actually, to be fair. Is anyone pitting? No, they're all staying out, so this is going to be a draft fest right now, as we're going to go past now on the inside of Hulkenberg. So we get that very nicely done there. It is all kicking off in front of us. This is going to be quite interesting. Turn 1 coming up as we get Perez. So that's another position gained. We're going to try and go on the outside of Valtteri Bottas if we can, and we get it done up to 12th. So we've got past half of them in the train. So it's definitely what we need to do. Just a little lock up there, but nothing too serious. Get a good exit here on Pascal Wehrlein. He's made a poor exit, so we're going to just take the inside and get it done there on his modest soft tyres there, and we're up to 11th now. Running a little bit wide there, as we've got our future teammate potentially ahead of us now, Marcus Ericsson, who's in 10th place there. Alonso's still staying out. And speaking of which, our teammate, they're all in the pits. The leaders are in, off the super soft tyres, so this is going to be quite close right now. So we'll see where we're going to come out in all of this and see if the undercuts worked, but we're about to find out if this has worked and get ahead of Max. There he is. And we have closed the gap, so that's definitely what we need right now. We could maybe get him here on the next straight, potentially. But the gap has been dropped, which is definitely what I wanted right there. Alonso, I think, is in traffic as well. Try and make a move here on Max. That was not a risky move there from me. Backed out of it. We could up now to P5, as we have got Alonso next on track, just a few seconds up the road, and Ericsson's actually holding up Verstappen, so this has worked very nicely. Alonso's into traffic now. I can't see who's leading it. I think it's Bottas or Massa leading the way right now, so as Nasser actually is out of the race, so he's the first man to retire. Oh, very wide. But here comes Ericsson again. This is actually quite promising to see the pace right now of the Sauber, and it's very encouraging going into this one. Oh, Ericsson has just literally just wiped us off the track. It's just pushed us off. Are you serious? Are you serious, Ericsson? I'll move out the way to avoid Nasser, and then... Thanks, mate. Cheers, mate. Cheers, Ericsson. Simulation damage for you, chaps. That is simulation damage in a nutshell. I just leave space, and then I do not know what Ericsson was doing there. No flashback. Should know by now, there's no flashbacks in the series. What can I say? And he's going to be my teammate next season as well. Is Marcus Ericsson. But that is a massive shift in the championship right there. Welcome new teammate. But yeah, I'm actually letting you guys vote on who my teammate is next season at my new team. It's either going to be Nasser or Ericsson, so it'll be interesting to see what you guys want to see. There's no restart, Rick, because you don't see Max Verstappen or co saying, "Oh, I crashed, can I restart the race please?" So everyone in the chat now, I want you to absolutely rage at Ericsson for me right now, because that is not what I need. Yes, it is. Ultimate AI is the most difficult. As you can see, we've got no flashbacks. I'm not restarting the session because that's not real life F1. So we retire, unfortunately, from this race, sadly. That guy's getting kicked for swearing, so goodbye.
What a superb victory.
On there. There's no restarts, so...
What do you think made the difference here?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
And look at that, they're making their way out onto the podium now.
Oh, Alonso won, that's not too bad then.
And I'm really happy to see them there on the top step of the podium.
What can I say? We got done by the AI on that one again, and the 100th episode ends like that. It's just with a retirement. It's not exactly, Edwards. Is it like ping pong? Exactly. Ping pong. It's basically ping pong. There.
And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Max Verstappen takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, Jolyon Palmer did a great job coming through the field today, so my vote goes to him.
It may already be wrapped up, but let's look at the constructors' standings. We saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. Meanwhile, Renault move up the table with another strong performance this weekend. There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.
What can I say? What can I honestly say about that? Apart, yes, the AI are quick, which is a big improvement for you guys and the career mode, but they are so aggressive, and that has just answered my point. Alonso wins, by the way, from 6 seconds from our teammate, and it's going to mean we've lost the lead in the championship again. But Alonso wins a second straight win for McLaren, so I would like to see some hype in the chat for McLaren. Verstappen in second, Sainz third, Raikkonen fourth, Kvyat fifth, Vettel sixth, Palmer seventh, Button eighth, Gutierrez ninth, and Hamilton gets a point for Mercedes. And where was that tit of Ericsson? There he is, he's down in 18th place. He smashed us off the track, and what can I say? They're not very smart. They're getting there, but they're not there yet. But that means, guys, you know what's going to happen right now at the standings. We've lost the lead now. It's now 10 points right now. And to think, if we didn't retire in so many races, we could have wrapped up the championship by now, which is annoying. Consistency is the key right now, and we're bottling it right now. So we have to basically beat Verstappen in the next race at Brazil to stand any chance of qualifying. Not qualify. Why am I saying qualify? Basically, to go to the final race with a chance of the championship. So it is still possible. 10 points. Remember that 10 points is still a chance of winning it. So, but yeah, not what I wanted. In the constructors, I don't think anything's really changed in that, apart from Renault have jumped ahead of Manor up to P7 on 38 points, and Toro Rosso pulled away from Ferrari, and McLaren are comfortable in 4th place right now. On there, so as you can see, Alonso's up to P5 now and jumps ahead of Kvyat, and Sainz has pulled away from Vettel as well in the championship. So what can I say? What can I say? Ericsson's definitely to blame for that, chopping me off there and going boop on there. So I would do Brazil now, but as I said, I can't do both qualifying and the race now in an hour. It's just impossible. So I can't do it. It'll be tomorrow, guys. It'll be Brazil on the channel. Also, as well, we've got a video coming up later today in a few hours' time. May release it actually at 5 PM, so I may do that instead. There's a video going live, guys, at 5 PM UK time, so about an hour and a half's time. There'll be a new video on the channel. It's another series that I'm going to be bringing back. I really would recommend you guys going over and letting me know what you want. I apologise to any new subs that have arrived and expect me to come into this and see me crash out. It's just what it is, but at least simulation damage looks pretty good, I say. So that's all I can say about that on there. So thank you very much for watching this, guys. Sorry it's a bit of a short video, but it is what it is, and we've got to just take it on the chin. We're still in with a chance at the championship, which is more important. But we're going to head to Brazil tomorrow. It's going to be a quite exciting race, this one. My pace is good around there, so hopefully we will get there, and hopefully the rain will play a role in it as well. So thank you very much for this, guys, and as always, like the video, guys. If you if you hate Marcus Ericsson after this race, then slap a like on it. I do appreciate you. If you could slap a like and just say in the chat, Ericsson, you tit or something. But until next time, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for the next career mode episode at Brazil. But I'll see you at 5 PM today for the video on the channel. Until then, take care, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next race at Brazil in the career mode. Until then, have a great day, guys, and I will see you guys next time. tomorrow for the career mode, but if not, it'll be in an hour and a half's time for the other video. Until then, have a good day, guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Hashtag Ericsson is a bottlehead.